deep South Texas. Barely. If you look over this fence, there's a bigger fence, and that is Mexico. We're headed to Starbase, Texas. We still have some ways to go here, but we're seeing signs of a starbase. We have the Doge dog. We have a an odd sketch of Elon. We have the bust of Elon, and a
Starbase.
We're going to Starbase. Make what we will of that. This appears to be some housing here for all the hard workers, and we're seeing a lot of construction, not just this. These people got to live somewhere, and we are out here.
We're out there?
Yeah. Before this was out here, there was nothing, not much at all. Now they're building housing, and we'll see what else we can see. But if you look all around us, there isn't much, but things are definitely happening. Yeah, I think we found it. There might be one or two Cybertrucks around here. That's a good sign that we found it. That is some fleet of Cybertrucks. Wow. Obviously they're very busy around here, doing what they need to do for the next launch and keeping up the premises. We were kind of amazed at how close we were able to get to this place. There's one sign over here that says private property. I mean, sure, I'm sure we would be stopped if we went in there, but we are right by the place. That's pretty cool. It's not like there's signs everywhere saying we got to keep out and don't pull over. It's pretty accessible. I mean, we're right here. Really cool. That is really crazy. Look at that. Look at the trucks. Oh my God. A lot of busy work being done here. Alright, we have reached the beach. I cannot believe how far they let us in here. It's so accessible. So we have the launch site. I assume when there's a launch that this just gets lined up with cars and observers, people taking photos. I don't know how close you can get when it launches, to be honest. So anyway, it's a pretty exciting day. We got a launch site. We got Boca Chica Beach. Really nice water here, by the way. A little nicer than ours. There's the big X on the side of the building. This is where people live, which is not too shabby. I'm sure they're very busy and just have a cool place to stay. These are tiny houses.
But you can't get in.
Can't get in here, but that's okay. I don't want to get in anybody's face here. But look how cool. They got a little setup for resting their heads, I assume. There's even some kids out there. There's food trucks over here. I mean, I'm sure these people are very busy, so they need tiny houses to hang out in and then go back to work. So, mission housing, vehicles for the workers, not too bad. I'm sure they get some sort of deal on that. And then they got the little community here right by the facility.
Are we done with pictures?
There's the big X. And there's the, I mean, this is not a mobile home park, but it sort of is. It's just a high-end version of one. You got these Airstreamers here, and you got little tiny houses. And they put up fences so we can't gawk at people, but that's okay. Keep it private. I mean, there's just so much building and construction going on. It's crazy.
On that tour, Frank Irwin Center in Austin. Released September.
All right, we are leaving.
1986.
That was pretty cool. We saw a lot of cool stuff. We didn't see a launch, but we did see all the construction and people working and how they live out here. And that was pretty cool. And there was not a lot of people that we had to compete with on the road here. So that was pretty cool. I'm glad we went out of our way and did this. And we liked it, right, guys?
Yes, we did.
Wasn't that fun?
It was.
Anton doesn't quite care about it, but it was pretty cool.
It was great.
So if I worked for SpaceX, I would be fired because I'd be out hunting nilgai all the time. I just saw a big herd. Beautiful animals, and there's tons of them out here. Nilgai antelope.